I'm Coach Keena Mays, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. 𝐤𝐨𝐬 go hard. Rising star on the big scene, make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat, don't settle for less. They put you through that test, your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote.
SLT Nation! Welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. That's right. We are searching all around this nation and we're dipping into our communities and we're finding rising stars, future phenoms, and legacy and icons who are doing amazing things and accomplishing big dreams. And today we got probably one of the most prolific hoopers to come out of the DFW area. She represented herself at Mansfield, put them on the map, got them a state championship. She went to SMU, got them a Conference USA title, meanwhile accomplishing all kind of McDonald's All-American nominations and All-American nominations. She's just been an absolute monster, a terror wherever she's winning now. She has set her sights on a new mission, and that is to take the Rock Hill Blue Hawks all the way to the state championship. She converted over to a head coach, and now she is one of the rising stars here in the DFW area. Everybody with 6 years of coaching experience, just 6 years, make some noise for the girls' head coach at Rock Hill High in Prosper, Keena Mays. How you doing, amazing Keena?
I'm great. How are you? How's it going?
I'm gonna figure that nickname out here in just a second. Keena Amazing Mays. That's what it's gonna be. Amazing Mays. That's what it's gonna be. We got it, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. If this is your first time checking us out, I am your host, the mouth of the South B. Jones, the OG, all things Louisiana. Put your L's up. Mr. Yeet is in the building, and I'm rocking alongside my brother from another mother, the other side of the logo, the Quiet Storm. Shh. The head coach, KT. Kev, I see you over there rocking that decadent, that beautiful, that blissful Rock Hill t-shirt, which mine is somewhere around this household, but I ain't gonna call no names. But man, how you feeling today, sir?
First of all, I want to give a shout out to Coach Nico Summerfield, who put us down with this gear.
That's right.
Jones, I'm very excited. I may not be showing it, but I can't get too excited on this episode because I talked to y'all backstage, and that's between us. So I don't want to get too excited.
Oh, Lord.
But no, B. Jones, I'm great, man. Let's go. Let's turn up. Let's turn up for amazing Keena.
It's Keena Amazing Mays.
Anything amazing, she's amazing, B. Jones. So it doesn't matter which way you put it. Goodness.
Hey, well, check this out. Hey, I saw your arm, Kevin. I see you got the. You know, we normally wear hoodies as part of our persona. I see you with the tribal. I see you with the tribal tattoo, KT. You got him out today. I see you rocking it. Everybody show Kevin some love in the comments and tell him what you think of that artwork. But check this out. Hey, Coach Mays. That's what we got to do. If you watched the show before, you already know how we do on this show. We're about to go on a crazy ride, and in crazy ride, we got to make sure everybody's nice, safe, and secure. So we need you to take your right hand, and we need you to put that over your shoulder. We need to pull that strap down and buckle up. We're about to go crazy. It's about to go nuts up in this place. Check this out, Rock Hill. I didn't think we was gonna be back this soon. Before we even got out of season 3. We had to come back and check y'all out at Rock Hill. We already saw y'all play some football. Now we got a really good excuse to come out and see y'all ladies team do y'all thing, go to war, and we gonna support y'all. So we need y'all to support us. I'm looking for what I call the SLT 1%, the mighty 1%. That's right. That's 1% of the human race. It ain't about money. It's about elite people. It's about human beings, regardless of your status, regardless of your education. You are out there trying to do big things. We're looking for that 1% to become a part of the SLT family. And you can become a part of our family in 3 different ways. Number 1, we need you to smash that subscribe button. That's the easiest way. Stick around with us if you like great shows, great energy. If you like great guests with amazing content and inspirational stories, then I definitely invite you to smash that subscribe button and become a part of our family. Number 2, we need you to hit that like button. Unfortunately, that's just part of this game we playing, ladies and gentlemen. In order for the show to grow and the platform to blow up, we got to smash that like button as many times they'll let you get it. And this show is just going to go in the algorithm and just blow it all the way up to the top. All right. And then number 3, sharing is caring. We still in season 3. We still in 2023 with the takeover tour. So guess what? You can share this right now to all your people in your church group, all the people in your workout group, all the people in your coworkers or whoever you got, your friends. Share it in the text group and let them know about SLT Nation. Let them know about You Got Next and this platform so everybody can come check out the show and we can get those numbers absolutely rolling. I'm counting on you, Rock Hill. I'm counting on you. It's not just a beautiful facility and amazing uniforms and an awesome logo and a mascot. It's a bunch of good people at Rock Hill, and we need y'all to hold us down right now. So on the count of 3, Amazing Mays. Is Rock Hill going to hold us down? Because I'm feeling pretty good about it.
You know it. You know it. You're already rocking the colors in the shirt, so you already know it.
All right, here we go. On the count of 3, let's do it like we're true to it for the second time. Make some noise. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Boo! I'm trying to hold it out as long as I can because I'm still getting Rock Hill love. Check this out. If you smash that subscribe button, welcome to the Sports Life Talk family. We don't do fans. We don't do followers. We only do family around here. So it means a lot that you helped us out any form of fashion to grow the platform. Throw us a fire emoji in the chat if you did any of those 3 things, just so we could personally reach out and just say, hey, thank you. That's how simple it is. 2 words, 2 small words that make a tremendous impact. And we just want to say thank you. Without further ado, Keena, I'm scared of you on that court. I can still, you still look like you got them buckets in you. You still look like you got them bunnies. What kind of shoes you got on right now, Coach May? Because I know she can take somebody to the hole right now.
No, I'm chilling right now. I'm in my house, so I don't have no shoes on right now. But I still
All right.
it in me.
All right, Coach Mays, are you ready for the Sports Life Talk initiation?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right, Coach, to initiate you into the SLT family, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
All right, top 5 music artists. I'm going to go with her, of course, number 1. I'm going to go with Beyonce. I'm going to go with Sir. I'm going to go with Lauryn Hill. And you can throw some Ari Lennox in there.
Ooh, that's a lot.
She had to have Lauryn Hill in there, BJ. I was just looking in the background.
Oh,
Yep,
You knew she was going to be.
is.
You didn't notice that, B?
I didn't even pay attention to the. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm trying to impress Coach Mays. I'm trying to impress her. Like when we go through these things, we do a lot of people, and then we get these. We get the backgrounds and the bios. We start reading. I mean, I get hype. I get crunk, and this one is one of the ones. I'm like, hey. I got to bring that. I got to bring that Louise. I got to bring that Tony Sacherays. I got to bring that hot cayenne pepper on this joint. So no, man. I ain't. What background? What background, KT?
That's the first thing I noticed. I start thinking about my favorite Lauryn Hill songs and everything. All right, Coach. So what we like to do, we like to rank everybody's top 5.
Okay.
And the highest you can get is 5.
All right.
But there's no way that I'm going to give a coach of your caliber a hooper as dope as you anything less than 5.
Okay.
So I'm just going to skip everything else. I can't give her anything less than 15.
Make some noise, bro. Let's go.
Make some noise.
Make some noise, man. Let's go out. Let's take 2. We can't leave. We can't do nothing with it. We gotta spend it in 2023, KT. Let's leave it all on the table, baby.
Yeah, but we can't go too hard, B. Jones. We got a couple episodes left. All right, so what year is this, B. Jones? What year is this? What year are we in?
It's 2023, but we ain't got renewed for 2024 yet. We still waiting on the network.
Okay, I can't give her 25 then because that's our limit. Give her 23, man. We give her 23.
Yeah, look, hey, that was like, hey, that's a song.
Hey, 23 is a good number. That was my basketball number, so we all good.
We know. We're going to talk about that in a second. We're going to talk about that dog in a second.
All right, so who is your favorite superhero and why?
Favorite superhero has to be Black Panther. I mean, the first black superhero, you already know, Wakanda forever.
Every superhero has their own theme music, and we consider you a superhero. With that said, what would your theme song be?
Win by J-Rock. You play that, I'm going, I get in that zone because that's all I'm trying to do.
What is it called?
Win by J-Rock. Win.
Sing it for us.
Win. She sang it, B. You missed it. She was on it.
I heard her. I had to write it down so I can make sure I can put that on our playlist, on the You Got Next playlist.
Coach, how tall are you?
5'7".
Kevin, don't size up.
No. I know. I'm definitely not doing that.
How tall are you?
No, that's you doing that. I was looking at your pictures and I was just wondering how tall you were. That's all it was, B. Jones. Stop being messy, trying to start stuff. I'm not doing that. All right, so.
Yes, you will.
If you could shadow anyone for a week and learn from them, they could be either dead or alive. Who would it be and why?
I would say Don Staley, one of the greatest basketball minds of all time. Obviously, still in the game now. I would love to shadow her, pick her brain, learn from her practices, anything that I could get from her.
That's a heater. That's a burner.
Have you got a chance to meet her in person?
I have not.
Well, somebody on the set did, not me and you, so.
Jealous.
Look, very. All right, so what is something that basketball has taught you that you can use when you're not on the court?
Man, everything. I learned, obviously, a lot of life skills from basketball, discipline, hard work, teamwork, all that stuff that translates into, real life stuff, all the stuff that I try to teach my girls now. Sports in general provides, a sense of community. And I always got that from my teammates and from my coaches growing up.
So B. Jones and I, were you saying something?
No, I'm listening, man. I'm just over like a kid in the candy. I'm a kid in the candy store right now. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna get you in a one-on-one game with her when we get over there to Rock Hill.
All right, come up. I'm ready.
At least a shootout. Kevin, you gotta do a shootout. You can do a shootout, Kevin.
No, my shoulder hurt.
Yeah, boy. Hey, you can't bust a grape in a fruit fight.
All right, Coach. So we got a running thing going on where it's our version of Would You Rather. So would you rather be a singer like me, or would you rather be a dancer like B. Jones?
I would rather be a singer. I'm sorry, B. Jones.
Oh, Kevin.
I'm sorry.
You must got a little wiggle on you already. You must already got a little bit of that. Stop, drop in, lock. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't say that, but music has the ability to unite people and bring the peace. So me being able to do that would be amazing.
Yeah, but see, Keena, I know you were a 2000s kid, but it was a point in time when, like in my age, that's how we used to battle. That's how beasts were determined with dance. And it was like, hey, you got a problem with me? Hey, I'll see you at the sock hop on Friday, Playboy, and we gonna turn this thing up. You versus me. Kevin know what I'm talking about. It was a day before they wasn't fighting. It was what? You was trying to put it on somebody on the dance floor.
B. Jones, that must have been the Louisiana thing because we were the sock hops. We wasn't battle.
Y'all went dancing. Y'all went battle. Oh my goodness, that's huge in Louisiana. What are you talking about?
Just another way so you can plug Louisiana. Huh? I feel for that. That's my fault.
Put the L's up.
All right, Coach. So B. Jones and I were going to produce a movie centered around you.
All right.
And one thing that we're missing is a lead actress. Who should we get to play you in the story of your life?
I'm going to go probably a twist. So I'm not going to go with an actress, but I'm going to say 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐞. I'm going to go with 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐞.
Ooh,
so I have no idea. But I mean, her just coming out of South Carolina, obviously I'm a big fan of them. Yeah, I would love that.
I would love to get Zaya on the show, on the set as well, just so I can talk to her.
There we go.
She cold.
All right, Coach. So we like to travel, and when we travel, we got to eat. So when we come to Rock Hill to watch a team play, what's that one food spot that you're going to recommend us go to, and what's your go-to meal there?
B. Jones, I'm going to disappoint you. Okay, so I'm pescatarian, and I was vegetarian before I moved up here. Look, I know, the disappointment already. I know.
You know what? I knew something was up. When I saw the bio and you was getting all them buckets of scoring, I knew you was eating clean. Can't nobody eat French fries and play like that. That's what I'm saying.
Let me try to think. I don't know, man.
You know what? We can cut back for one day. We can cut back for one day. You doing it at the house, or what we gonna eat this fish? I like fish.
Salmon, shrimp.
Oh yeah.
Can we glaze it with that honey glaze? Because some of that salmon be off the chain.
We can do all that.
Okay, well now I'm sold because I wouldn't. I was going to Sonic. Don't y'all got a Sonic inside y'all school or something?
Oh,
yeah, I'll have to go to Sonic Beach, Joe.
Everything.
All right, everybody, welcome to the podcast. Today we're joined by a remarkable individual who's making a significant impact in the world of high school basketball. Coach Mays is not just a coach, but a mentor, a strategist, and a role model for aspiring young athletes. Coach Mays has been shaping the next generation of basketball stars and teaching valuable lessons through the sport. Stay tuned as we delve into the journey and wisdom of high school basketball coach who's been instrumental in shaping both players and futures. So B. Jones, go ahead and take it away, brother.
Hey, I'm super excited about this one. And before we go any further, let's pay the bills just one more time. Don't forget, at SportsLifeTalk, follow us on all of our social media platforms. And if you want to take the show on the road, if you got to go somewhere in the middle of this thing, don't worry. Hit pause and just jump on the podcast companion. Anywhere you can find podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We got this in audio version so you can listen to it on your way to work, while you're working out, while you're sitting at the desk, or whatever. Cooking a meal, throw these inspirational You Got Next stories on and have a good time. Now, Keena, Coach Amazing Mays, you got to tell us. We've seen some people get nominated, but it's very rare that people are nominated by 2 or 3 different people who are in completely different circles. That's the madness. That's what has had me salivating about this night for a long time. You have managed to be nominated by 3 different people, most recently by a guest, Kavina Lawrence, who is coaching over at Texas Elite and running multiple AAU programs. So, I mean, you got some big. You talked about Brooke Robinson. She threw your name out there in the hopper, and I just don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. What is going on with this amazing coach over at Rock Hill? So we got to tell him that story today, Coach. Are you ready for this? We got to tell him this. All right, let's take it back. Let's take it back to Arlington when you had to be in the house before the lights went on, when the street lights came on. But they couldn't get Keena Mays from stop hooping. She was still out there playing at the park. Tell us your story, Coach. When did you start playing basketball, and when did you fall in love with the game?
Yeah, man, I've been playing basketball for as long as I can remember, since 3 years old. I grew up with an older brother and was always just trying to follow him in his footsteps. He grew up playing basketball, and I was always just trying to hang out and stick with him. And so a lot of times we were outside. He was playing with his friends, and I'm the girl, so I'm sitting on the side, can't get in. I'm the youngest, so I'm just watching. Waiting for my turn. Then sometimes, his friends would have to go home, and then he would, pull me up and come on, let's go ahead, move in. And then I just kind of held my own until, they were picking me to be first on their team. And I mean, I fell in love with it at a super early age and still in love with it to this day.
Now that's some park stories right there. What was that like being a female and they like, Billy and Tommy over there still, they like, hey, I'm taking Keena. I'm taking Keena with my first pick. And them dudes like, hey man, what's going on, Ray? You know what I'm saying? What was that feeling like, Coach?
No, it was awesome. I really knew it was something whenever my brother would take me to the park and be like, nah, I got my sister. Like, y'all got to pick somebody else.
It seemed like all of the dogs come from either that open run type of rec league or street ball. That's every time we talk to females on this show who've done amazing things in the hoop game, they learned it out there playing with the boys. So I got to ask you, when did all of that sweat equity that you put on the blacktop, when did it translate to the hardwood? When did you realize that, like, hey, I'm actually kind of dope with this thing. I'm nice. I can own y'all right now.
Right. I mean, I grew up playing with my age, and I was always better than the people my age. And so in 6th grade, I tried out for a middle school team. I ended up killing that middle school team. And so my mom found Coach Gene Watts. He used to coach with Hebron. And I tried out for his team, and he moved me up to play with freshmen and sophomores at the time as a 6th grader. And again, holding my own out on the circuit as a 6th grader, getting seen by college coaches, and then just continued to progress from there. So yeah, around 6th grade, I started getting letters and interest in 7th grade, and just was like, this is my thing. This is what I want to do.
Now you chose to stay home, which I kind of had to start going through my mental Rolodex. Like SMU, like now they everybody talking SMU now, right? Because they part of the ACC now, and they starting to get national wide attention. But you kind of you stayed home and went to SMU when it wasn't sexy, like when SMU wasn't the cream of the crop. You know what I mean? What pulled you to stay home and represent the DFW area?
Yeah, so actually I went to KU at first. I stayed up there for a year and a half. So I was in Lawrence, Kansas for a little bit, and then my grandma was living with my parents at the time. She was really sick. So I came back just to be closer to home, help take care of family. And SMU ended up being obviously not the first choice for me, but it ended up being the right choice. I had plenty of success there individually, and obviously we won a conference championship there too. So
come on, let she say plenty of success. Kevin.
I mean, it was really good, honestly, to put SMU back on the map, because they had been good in the past, and it felt good to be a part of that.
Now, SMU wrote a quote. They say, "We ain't never seen nothing like Keena Mays before in our life." She hit 6 games in one season with 30 points more 30 points scored in the game, KT. Coach, you was getting buckets. You was getting assists in college. I know some of these youngsters are watching this and they not understanding what I'm saying. You was playing at the highest level and you were dominating it at SMU. What was the secret sauce? Tell us what was going on when you did this for me, Mo? You did this for your grandmama? You're like, I'm coming back home and I'm gonna go on a town.
No, I mean, my family, of course. But again, just that love for the game. I stayed in the gym. When I tell y'all I was in the gym 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm in the gym, like just shooting by myself, got the music blasting, nobody else is around, everybody else is asleep. I stayed in the gym, woke up, went to practice, went to class, got back in the gym. So just plenty of reps and just plenty of practice.
All right, so I know you at the house, but like I said, I know you still got that trigger finger still itching. How many points can you beat KT by?
Dude, I am not playing against her, B. Jones. I'm sorry. That's never going to happen.
Jerry, man. Oh my goodness.
Why don't you play her?
Because I suck. I'm not a basketball player.
This is true, but B. Jones, I retired yesterday.
Lord have mercy. All right, Coach Mays. Well, your basketball journey was crazy. I wish I could just pick your brain what it was like winning the conference, but we can't. We got time restraints. So we got to take this thing to the hill. We got to take it to the hill, but we got to get to the hill first. So tell us, when did you decide? Because you was a pro hoop. You went played pros overseas. You actually went to the Los Angeles Sparks camp. I saw you. You was out there doing major things, but eventually you had to say, hey, it's time for me to give it back. It's time for me to go into my destiny and go into my legacy and leave a trail behind me, be a trailblazer. What made you decide to become that coach?
So I was overseas for 3 years. It's a lot different overseas. I mean, you're over there, trainers aren't the same. You're over there by yourself a lot of times. You can't come back home. So it was honestly a struggle for me. But I decided to come back home and, have that new chapter in my life. I always knew I wanted to be a coach, so wanted to give back. I had plenty of great coaches in my life, so definitely wanted to start that next chapter, being closer to home and just giving back to the youth.
Now, so like y'all coaches, you gotta, like Drake said, started from the bottom. Now we here. Tell us how 6 years ain't that long, no, coach. You still, I bet them kids be looking at like, what coach is? You like, I'm the coach. They like, no, girl, you the starting. You gonna be my 2 guard. What a coach?
That's the good thing about it, though, because I still get out there with them. I can still show them stuff. Yeah, I know it's been a quick journey, but I don't believe God gives you anything that you're not ready for. So it's been quick. I started out at Cleveland High School. I stayed out there for a year. I went to South Bend Prairie, went there for 3 seasons, 3 years, and then now I'm at Rock Hill. It's my 2nd year, so definitely blessed to be in this position for sure.
You blessed, but you a blessing. And let me tell you why, because you're not too far removed. I mean, 2013 was only 10 years ago. You're not too far removed from the AAU circuits and the grind and what it takes. Like, so when you tell a kid like, hey, that ain't the standard. That's not what I'm looking for. You saying that with not just I want to get a W on Friday night. You saying that with experience, like, hey, you sat in my office, I interviewed you. You told me that you want to go play at the next level. Then this is the level. This is what it takes for you to play at that next level. And this is how you have to perform. And that standard has to be consistent off the court, on the court, et cetera, et cetera. Like, how do you actually communicate that though? How do you give that information over to a group of kids who differ from me and KT? You know, you can tell, you can tell us, you could almost slap us in the face and there wasn't nobody gonna do nothing to us. But now you got a group of kids, they feel like, hey, I can talk back and I'm gonna tell coach how I'm gonna do things. Like, how do you communicate with the kids, seeing eye to eye with them and not being too far ahead of them?
Yeah, building that relationship. That's what I'm about. Letting these kids know that I really care about them, that I really love them, and I'm going to push them to the best of their abilities, whether that be as a basketball player or a person. And once they realize that you really care for them, they'll run through walls for you.
Now, Coach, you're smiling in your picture below me. You've been smiling the whole episode. You've been laughing and having a good time. But something tells me that's a little bit of entertainment. That's a little bit of I'm giving this for the the streets. What heats up Coach Mays? Tell us about that whistle blowing Coach Mays. What gets you going? What grinds your gears at practice?
Laziness for sure. Walking through stuff, not showing up prepared, like ready to go. This is me. I smile. I have a good time. I'm pretty chill. But when we're on that court in between those lines, I'm a different person. Like you said, that dog comes out. The player that I was, it's the same thing as a coach.
Now, you at the beginning of your journey, do you have mentors or people that I know Kavina Lawrence recommended you? Like, do you call up Coach Lawrence and be like, hey, what do you have for this? Or how do you handle this? Like, tell us about the young coach still growing and still learning, because I know there's some young coaches watching this and they can learn from you. What advice do you have for those individuals on how to still be yourself, create the Keena Mays way, right? But at the same point in time, still learning and growing.
Mentors are super important. Coach Lawrence is actually coaching my girls in the shootouts that we have locally. We go way back, and I was saying that stuff before. Also, Coach Raven at South Grand Prairie, I can always lean on him, and some other people that I'm gonna give y'all at the end. But just sticking to your vision, that's the biggest thing. Like, I'm young, I'm still learning, I'm still reaching out every single day when I can, if I have issues or questions about something. But just sticking to your vision. Like I said, I was put in this position. I knew what I wanted, and no matter how long it takes, I know it's going to be a process. Just sticking to that, even though it may not happen overnight.
Now, Kevin is the basketball guy. I'm typically the football guy. I love women's basketball, though. Don't get me wrong. I was introduced to the game, and I'm kind of like that fresh puppy dog. I love everything about it. I watch it. I'm following all the players. I mean, it's all over. I'm crazy about it. But I got to ask you this question. In football, there's this new movement of young coaches, and these young coaches, they kind of reinventing the game right before us. They bring in these fresh new ideas that the old school coaches are scoffing at. Like, oh, who does that? But you see the game from a different pattern. Do you feel like that experience, or you just kind of coming into this, you finding yourself allows you to be a little bit more creative and inventive and do some things that Dallas Fort Worth ain't never seen from a women's basketball perspective with this team?
Maybe. I wouldn't say it like that, but like you said, I'm fresh out the game, so everything's new to me. Like, I like when I go out there and show them, I still have, drills that I got in my head or practices. Like, I'm still, I can remember how college practices were, overseas practices were, even when I went to the Sparks, how they pushed me, the vets, Elena Beard, ncaaw, all those people that were there. So I just have a standard in my head, a certain level of excellence that, again, these kids want to go to the next level. Okay, I'm gonna show you what that looks like. This is what we need to do if this is where you want to be.
It's funny you said Elena Beard. Do you know where she's from? Elena, I love you, Elena. Hey, come do the show, Elena Beard. Hey, dog. But last question: How would Nico Summer feel, and some of these other coaches who get to see you doing your thing, even the players? How would they describe Coach Keena Mays? I mean, You seem like America's sweetheart. I mean, you seem like the coolest, down to earth. I'm over here sitting up here thinking of some Lauryn Hill, marching to Zion. I'm just that's how you see. You're listening to the neo soul thing. But how does everybody go describe Coach Keena Mays?
Man, like I said, somebody that's here for the kids. I want to, my time is over as far as a player, but I want to help push these kids to the next level, or even those that don't go on and play. I want them to know that I'll still always be in their corner, and just helping them be the best people they can be.
All right, and that's my last. I still got a little bit extra time, so I'm gonna squeeze one more question in here, Coach. No coach has gone without, getting a technical or being ejected. 2 years ago, Kevin told us his tech story. So you got to tell us. Cause I ain't gonna let you off. I got to tell people the real. Now, tell us your tech story, Coach. Tell us.
I've only gotten 1 second in my first year coaching. The refs weren't doing a great job, and I had to protect my kids. I got to protect my kids.
No, you can't. What happened? There was some egregious foul calls that wasn't getting called.
I mean, there were no calls. There were no calls.
So did you get a tech for your mouth, or did you get your tech for being out there on the court?
For the mouth, for sure.
Kevin got a tech for sign language.
Mine was the weakest tech ever. So this is how I went. We got fouled. I didn't say anything. It's middle school basketball. We go down on the other end. The same play happened. They call a foul. I was like, man, if you're going to call it down there, you got to call it down here. He said, Coach, that was our ball. I said, well, the ball doesn't sound like that. The dude teed me up for that. I got teed up for that.
And what's funny, Coach Mays, that's how he said it. Like Kevin,
I said it exactly like this.
Kevin never elevates his voice. That's the beauty of the story. That referee still getting a bad name, but we're gonna make sure SportsLifeTalk gonna do that every time. All right, Coach, you ready to have some fun? You ready to rock with your boys?
I'm ready.
All right, Coach Keena Mays, welcome to the championship rounds. This is the part of the show with KT and I. We get to have a little fun. We go one-on-one, even though he's scared of you on the court. You know what I'm saying? He ain't scared of me. So we're going to have a nice little battle. And we're going to play the SLT version of the SLT version of Would You Rather. All right? I'm pretty sure you kind of played it a little bit earlier today, right? So both KT and I are going to give you a pitch. Whichever one of those pitches you choose, that host gains a point. The first host to get 2 points, or the best out of 3 will win this episode's game. And I got my heart broken by your mentor, Kavina Lawrence. So I just want to let you know, she ruined my streak. I didn't sleep well. On that one. But Coach Mays, we got to bring this thing back. All right, let's go. Round number 1, KT. You start us off, brother.
And B. Jones, I'm not scared. I'm injured. My
Live.
shoulder hurt. Both of them hurt. They both hurt right now. I'm just saying. All right, Coach. Would you rather go down as the winningest head coach in Texas high school history, or
land the job of your choice, preferably at your alumni or someone like that, and have a Hall of Fame career, which includes winning championships?
Okay, I'm going to go with B. Jones with that.
You can't add championships to that, B. Jones. That was so...
Sound like she got it right to me.
Hold on. It's the first question. Come on.
Wait, hold on. Well, let's do this. Let's do this. If I didn't say championships, would you have still chose that one to get the coaching at the school of your choice?
I would.
Oh, B. Jones, I was joking. That's just for drama, dude. Come on, man.
We can't put it Rock Hill out like.
Well, I'm wearing a Rock Hill shirt, Coach.
Hey, Coach. Dallas Cowboy fans. I'm pretty sure y'all know about these Cowboy fans. All right, here we go. Round number 2.
What they got to do with anything?
Call it crying. All right, here we go. Round number 2. Would you rather have Netflix show up on Rock Hill campus at the Rock Hill corporate headquarters and they follow your program around for 2 seasons, basically telling us the Rock Hill way, right? Or
they come with a limo ride, sushi.
Hey, and you get a limo to the opening night.
Might as well. And Don Staley will be there. Why don't you just say that too?
Hey, Don Staley coming? Oh my goodness, this is gonna be off the chain.
Or would you rather travel the world hosting your own food show on ESPNW, where you interview other high school coaches, and, get to pick their brains while allowing them to enjoy a healthier way of eating.
The travel part, that's what's getting me.
I know, and then you threw the eating on there too.
I know, right? I'm gonna still have to go with Netflix.
Yeah! Oh my goodness, I thought I lost that one. Oh!
Hold up. I need a wardrobe change. I would not stand for this.
Yeah! Oh my goodness, yes. Yes, all right, thank you. Now
I got you. Don't change your shirt. I'll get you a new one though.
The curse of
Coach, you keep your shirt. I'm sorry. You can keep your shirt.
Nah, I mean, hey, but can I get that SMU signed jersey? With that, I need that SMU jersey. That's what I want. That 2-3. All right, here we go, Coach. Now the last round is used typically a tiebreaker because people find I don't know how it just happens. They go 1-1, but for this show, it's we just gonna do this one purely for fun. Now Kevin and I, we're both sneakerheads. Part of our sneakerhead journey is we like to showcase and tell people about our sneakers. As a matter of fact, if you want to be a part of the Southern Sneaker Exchange, KT and I's Sneaker Foundation or our sneaker group, come check us out Wednesday nights at 8:00 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we go live. And in my segment, we talk about pop culture, we talk about everything, Coach. But my segment is I do something called The Drop, in which I talk about new sneakers that's coming out. So y'all come be a part of it. It's a fun show every Wednesday nights at 8:00 p.m. Central Standard Time. Now, without you knowing it, Coach, we selected a pair of sneakers that we thought represented you and your program. All right. So on the count of 3, we're gonna need you to say, "Hold that sneaker." When you say that, we're going to show you what heat we brought for this game, all right?
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Hold that sneaker.
I had to go with a Hoopers. Let me see what he got. Oh,
I'm going with the Rock Hills.
I had to go with a Hoopers flavor on this one, man.
Okay.
I'm going with Rock Hill.
You know what I'm saying? I know I can see you right now with your joggers on, your fours, dribbling the ball between your legs, just walking down the hallway at school.
I'm going to go with the ones.
Oh,
these are the Rock Hill ones, B. Jones. She had to go with that.
That
Good
was charity.
Shit. That wasn't charity.
Oh, this thing heavy. Oh my goodness. It's so heavy. I don't even know what to say.
Are you happy, Coach? You see what you did? This is all on you, Coach.
And new champion.
Gosh.
All my 1%ers out there, show me some love, man. All right, Coach. Hey, Coach. Real talk though. I brought these. I said she a hooper. I brought these just in case.
All right, you didn't win with those. They ain't need to be presented. Just move on with the show, B. Jones. Coach is ready to go eat some salmon. Let's go.
Some tilapia, KT. All right, Coach. When we talked about the past, we went from being picked last all the way to becoming a McDonald's All-American nomination, from going overseas and playing with some of the best players in the world that's to offer, to now taking over this program and going to a whole nother level. But Coach, the title of the show, Sports Life Talks, You Got Next. Tell us what's up next for Coach Keena Mays.
Man, second season. We're looking forward to it. I got a whole new staff. Coach Alice Robertson, she's coming from Parkway in Louisiana.
Hey, that's
I didn't stand a chance, B. Jones. I didn't stand a chance this episode. She put up hell.
And then I also have Coach Jacob Spradlin, who came from the collegiate level. He came from Texas A&M, Texarkana. So having them two on staff have been amazing. So definitely looking forward to year 2 for sure.
Now, we're going to try to get out on that to see one of y'all shootouts. I know those are kind of preseason and the coaches ain't allowed to coach, but I got to know. If just in case we got to wait till the regular season kick off. I'm super excited about coming to Rock Hill and checking out the facilities and the gym, but I'm more excited about seeing this amazing Mays-led team. What can we expect out of these girls? What are we going to see when y'all hit the hardwood this fall?
Man, you're going to see tons of intensity, defense, athletes running all over the place and winning some games.
That's what it's all about.
All right, Coach, do you have any shout-outs you want to give?
Shout out to my family, my girls at Rock Hill, my staff, everybody that's been down with me since day one, and anybody that has joined along the way.
All right, so this is the part of the show where you get a chance to call the person that you think should have next. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. I told them my story. I want you to do the same thing. With that said, Coach, who are you calling out? Who should have next?
I'm going to call out 3. So, Brian Raven at South Grand Prairie, Coach Branch at Hebron High School, and then Coach Carruthers, who was at Arlington Bowie for the longest, but now she is at USC.
We've already had Coach Carruthers.
We already got Coach. Hey, Coach, and shout out to Coach Carruthers, because Coach Kelly rocked with us when we was babies in this game. Like, I was seeing Coach Kelly came on season 1. She took a chance on us. So shout out to Coach. But I've heard of Coach Rayburn. Honestly, I've heard of Coach Brian Rayburn, and I want the South Grand Prairie. And the other coach as well for Hebron. So this is going to. Those two are both excited. What's the coach of Hebron name again?
Coach Branch. Coach Lisa Branch.
All right, Coach Branch.
I'm not B. Jones. Wait, no. We can't let her off that easy. She got nominated 3 times, sir. So she got to come up with somebody else to replace Coach Carruthers.
I'm going to go ahead and throw it to my boy, Sean Williams, the boys basketball coach at Rock Hill.
Hey, you know what? And I met him in the barbershop, I think. I think I met him in the barbershop in Frisco a couple of years ago when y'all just first opened up the school. He was telling me he was getting a job. All right, so Coach Williams, Coach Branch, Coach Rayburn, you are all officially on the clock. So y'all got more reasons to stick around to season 4. Y'all already know 3 of the guests that we got coming on. And when we tell y'all that these names are getting bigger and better, it is just a blessing. And we are super excited. Coach Keena, amazing. Mays, you got next. You are the truth. You are a lioness. You are you a real one all the way through and through. You are genuine, one of one. You are extraordinary and elite. You deserve a yeet. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Kevin, we at home. We in the DFW area. We telling these stories of people in passion and promise and perseverance. All of this is in this show. If you are 1%, I'm gonna keep saying that because I'm looking for that 1%. I know it's a million of y'all out there that's in the 1% club that want to hear stories like this and that want to be a part of something amazing. We calling on you now. We need all of my dogs. We need all of y'all to show up and help us to blow this thing up and to take this show nationwide and get syndicated. And we can't do it without you. So listen, this is your time. This is your battle cry. This is your moment to shine. Please go to @SportsLifeTalk, all of our social media platforms, wherever you interact on a daily basis and check for news. Please go on there, show us some love, get tapped in with us, get locked in with us. And if you too want to be on the show, if you're thinking to yourself like, she cold, but I got a story that's even doper than that. Hey, you know what? We take challenge accepted. Go to yougotnext.com, go to our website, click on the nominations tab, and tell us your story. Tell us why you think you deserve to be an opportunity to be on the show. And we're going to reach out to you and give you an audition. We got a lot of opportunities to be on the show. We're going to probably drop 180 to 220 shows next year. So we the hardest working guys in show business. We're going to keep working hard. We promise you that. It ain't going nowhere. But we need you to tell us who you are because we can't find everybody. And don't forget, we go live Wednesday nights, 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. And also the podcast companion is there for you. All of these great shows on our podcast, over 400 shows. All right. So y'all come rock with us. Come check us out. KT, let's get up out of here, man.
As we exit the basketball court of discussion, let's give a shout out to our hoop savvy coach for dropping knowledge bombs like 3-pointers. And y'all know she can get buckets. Just like a team huddle for success, remember to huddle up with your goals. It's been a slam dunk of an episode, so B. Jones, stay tuned, and they need to stay motivated.
Hey, y'all stay motivated because we're going to win. Win. Hey, that's right. We going to take this thing to the top. Hey, Sports Life Talk Nation, we love y'all. Stay safe, be blessed, respect each other, and love one another because together we are better, and keep dreaming big. Because you never know, your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet.
What's crazy is I knew you had next because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like in due time, I knew you got next. you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Life Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Life Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next is a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking Sports Life, talking this. Yeah, yeah, yeah.